Hello, and welcome to the video 6, the last video of the Arts Integration InVenture Challenge mini-series. In this short video, I'm going to give you a few tips about filming with your students. First, when will you actually need to film? Each year, K-12 InVenture may change how they do things, so double check the instructions when you sign up. However, generally, there is a mock pitch day around October that's optional for your students. If you do participate in this, all of your students will get feedback on their product idea. Next is the online qualifier in late January, early February. In this, you'll only be able to submit your top teams, and the exact number you get to submit will depend on how many total students you have participating. Finally, if your students are participating in the state finals, if they want, they could make a short advertisement or video to play while there, although this is not required at all. Don't worry too much about how you're filming. It's more important that your students are giving a good presentation. This is not a professional set, and K-12 InVenture knows that. But there are a few simple things you can do to make it easier for you to film and easier for them to watch. First, have a plain background. If you want to, you can use a green screen, which is a large piece of fabric in a solid color. You can tell a computer to make anything that is that color the background picture you choose. If you do want to do video editing and put in a background, the green screen doesn't actually have to be green. It just needs to be one solid color. The reason green is often used is that no human has green skin, so computers generally don't get confused and make a person part of the background. If you do this, be careful to make sure your students do not wear the color of your green screen. However, you do not need a green screen, and you don't need to use a computer background. You can just have a nice, simple background. Any plain wall at your school will do. If possible, try to have the background wall a color that will contrast some with your student's skin color so that your student will stand out. Darker skinned students should be put with a lighter background, and lighter skinned students with a darker background. Or any type of student with a background that's not a whitish or blackish background. So blue, green, red, etc. If this isn't possible, don't worry about it. If there are no plain walls at your school, you can hang up bed sheets that are a solid color. Second, try to use good lighting. Regular inside lights should be sufficient, but if your school has dim lights, you can just bring in a lamp from home, preferably one that has an adjustable head. You will definitely want to avoid backlighting. This means any lamps or lights should be by the camera shining onto the students, not behind the students. If the lights are overhead, try to have the students stand a little behind where the light is while the camera is a little in front of where the light is. You don't need any fancy equipment. Just use the lights you have. These next 3 ideas will help you with managing the students and the actual filming process. First, there's a commonly known phrase, quiet on set. This means exactly what it says. There should be quiet when you are filming. This is probably impossible to do if you're filming one group with all of your other students watching. It may also be difficult if a lot of noise bleeds through from the classrooms near you. See if an administrator or librarian would be available to help watch your class, and you can use their office, a break room, or the library to film the students. Second, ensure your students have done their tech and dress rehearsal before you film them. This way, you can say action, film them in one shoot, and be done. Also let your students know what order you plan to film them in so that they are ready when you call for them. Finally, if you have a smartphone with a nice camera, I would recommend just using that. You'll be able to upload the video directly from your phone to YouTube, which is great since InVenture requests the videos via a YouTube link. The only thing to be wary of is videos can take up a lot of memory space on your phone, so immediately delete any mess-ups to keep as much space as you can. If a camera is available to you, use it. Just be warned that it will take a little longer since you'll need to upload the videos to your computer and then upload the videos to YouTube. Thank you for watching the Arts Integration for InVenture Challenge mini-series. I hope it was helpful.